Hey guys, so today I wanted to film a video all about my beauty essentials for raves and music festivals. It's summertime and there are tons of music festivals and raves to attend this summer. I'm actually going to a couple myself. I already went to one last week. I'm going to one this Friday. I'm going to Audiotistic, possibly Hard Summer. There's also EDC and a ton of other festivals. I really wanted to make this video for any beauty lovers like me who attend these festivals and really want your makeup to last throughout the whole festival, day, night, hot, sweaty weather, that kind of thing. So I picked out a bunch of beauty essentials that I think have really helped my makeup last a really long time and just look great for festivals. I'm just gonna dive right into the video because I have a ton of products to show you guys, so don't forget to subscribe to our channel and let's get on with the video. I've been to a ton of raves and festivals. These are hardcore products that definitely work. They worked for me, they worked on my friends. I'm gonna start with the base. So I always spray my face with the rose water and glycerin spray before doing my makeup. It gives your skin a nice tacky finish so that your makeup will stay on all day, and I can even use this as a setting spray. It works really well. It's really inexpensive and I use this on all my clients. It's really great to have a good base before you apply foundation. That way your makeup will last the whole time. Continuing on with base, so usually for raves and music festivals I will go in with like a dewy base and then apply a matte foundation on top. That just works best for my skin. Not only does it last a really long time, but it just helps my skin look nice and glowy. The first one is Bobbi Brown's Vitamin Enriched Face Base. Now this one is a little pricey, but it works really well and I only really save it for special occasions. I will just apply it all over the face as a nice base and then go in with like a dewy primer. So some dewy primers that I absolutely love are the Herborian Glow Cream, MAC Strobe Cream, and then the Glam Glow Nude Glow Glow Starter Moisturizer. So these are three products that help me achieve like a nice glowy look. I am actually wearing the MAC Strobe Cream right now. All over my face I get that like glow underneath my foundation, so I really like these and I think these are important when using a matte foundation so you don't look too cakey, and these help me achieve that nice natural look while also still going for like a full coverage long lasting foundation. Speaking of which, foundations, the two foundations that I love using are both from Maybelline, so they're both drugstore products and they both work freaking amazingly. The one that I have used for years is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. I have this foundation in a bunch of colors because I always use this foundation on my clients. This stuff works so well. Not only does it look really flawless on the skin, but it lasts a really long time and it looks great with all of those dewy primers I showed you guys. One that I've recently picked up and been loving is the Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Foundation, I think. 24-hour foundation. This stuff is amazing. It has a pump, so it's really easy to travel with. I'll usually just bring one type of foundation when I am going to like a music festival, such as EDC. I only brought the Maybelline foundations and I used it on everyone and it worked really well. So yeah, highly recommend the dewy face base and then a matte foundation as like the go-to combination. So after I do foundation, I like to cream contour. So the product that I always use for cream contouring is the LA Girl Pro Conceal. This is in the shade Espresso. I want my contour to last for a really long time, so I will always go in with a cream contour. I'll just apply it like in any areas that I would normally contour, buff it in, and then set it with a powder, and then go in with my contouring powder to conceal underneath my eyes or any problem areas. I also like to use the LA Girl Pro Conceal in a shade that's closer to my skin tone, or perfect for highlighting the under eyes or any other areas of the face. So I think that LA Girl concealers are a really great way to go. They're really inexpensive. You could buy a bunch in different shades and use them for multi-purpose. You can even use these as a foundation. I think that applying this all over the face is a really nice foundation, and it's also matte. So if you don't want to spend that much money on a foundation, you can always get one of these. That is the right shade for your skin tone and this will work perfectly fine. Onto one of the most important parts of your makeup routine for a rave or music festival, setting the face. I think that setting the face is so important, especially for those of you who have oily to combination skin like me. I always have to bake my T-zone area and under my eyes in order to achieve long-lasting makeup. So some products that I love for baking the face are the RCMA No Color Powder. I really like this one. It's inexpensive. The packaging sucks, but it's a really great product, and it also does not give me flashback, which I think is really important, especially if you're going to be taking pictures at these events. I have also been loving the Patrick Star MAC Setting Powder. This stuff is really great. If you're on the fair side, this might not work for you. Like when I was really pale in the winter time, I noticed that this would give me kind of like a pink cast under my eyes because it is like a peachy powder. But other than that, this is a great powder and it also does not give me flashback. These are two setting powders that I think are really great, and I highly recommend loose powders because those are easy to work with in my opinion. And if you don't have a pressed face powder, you can always just use this to set your whole face. Before getting this powder, I would always use like the translucent setting powders to just set my whole face. Lately, I've been loving the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Transforming powder. This stuff makes my skin look so flawless, and it also makes my face makeup last a really long time. So yeah, this is a great powder. I also really like the Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder. That's really good for setting the face, but they don't have as many shades, so it's kind of hard to find the one that matches your skin tone. While my face is baking, I'll go in and apply this to the areas where I'm not baking, so like my cheekbones, my forehead, all of that. Wipe away the product and then use this a little to set under the eyes so everything blends well together, and it just looks so good. You guys, this powder is everything, and it makes my makeup last that much longer. Okay, so continuing on with face, I do cream contouring, and then I'll just go in with like my favorite bronzer. I really like the ColourPop bronzers, or like my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit, and I love going a little wild with the blushes. I think that these events are a great way to express yourselves creatively through makeup. I always do crazy looks, and I love experimenting with different colors. Some blushes that I love using for festivals are the Juvia's Place Saharan Blush Volume palettes. I have both of them right here. This one's like a little more toned down, but I still love it. I really love going into like B and Tau. Those two colors are really fun. If I want to go in for a really glowy look, I'll go in with Sola and Zoba. Mix the two. I like just mixing and matching with blushes. And I just dug my fingernail into this one. I dug my finger into that one. And then this one is really fun, and it's perfect for those of you with deeper skin tones. I also like using these as eyeshadows, especially these two, and these are really good like crease colors. But yeah, this is a great palette. I'll just like lightly tap my blush brush into any of these shades, apply it on the cheeks. Don't be afraid to go hard with the blush, because you want your makeup to last a really long time. Going in with a little more blush is totally fine for these events. Now for highlighting. Bitch. You know I love highlighting, so I definitely love going all out with my highlighters for these events. I personally love the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kits in Moonchild and Aurora. This one I use all the time. What I'll do is I'll usually put like a regular highlighter, the one that I know is really bold and bright. I think Jeffree Star's Ice Cold Skin Frost is one that I always apply as a base, and then I will go in with one of these colorful ones and just top it off. I got this one a couple of months ago. I got the Aurora Glow Kit, and this one is really fun too. It has different colors from the Moonchild Glow Kit. So I'll just mix a bunch of these together, apply it on top of my skin. My highlight is always popping for these raves and music festivals, so I love those glow kits, and these are super easy to pack with you for festivals, and you just need like one or two of them and you're good to go for the whole weekend. And then another highlighter that I absolutely love, and is perfect for topping off any other highlighter that you use as a base, it's the Fenty Beauty Trophy Wife highlighter. And this shit is so beautiful. I think it's really great for like applying in the inner corners and then just topping off any highlighter you have on. So this stuff is amazing, and I always get compliments when I wear this highlighter, and it looks so good in videos, so definitely recommend this one. And then to set my face, I always go in with my MAC Fix Plus setting spray. This stuff, you guys, is so good. I don't really like the Urban Decay All Nighter spray. MAC Fix Plus has never let me down. The packaging makes it super easy to use, and anytime I feel like my makeup is getting a little too cakey, I'll just spray this on, fan my face, and then I am good to go. You guys, this stuff is amazing. I never attend a rave without it. I don't bring anything with me, but before I go, I always have to make sure I'm setting my face with this. Next, onto the eyes. Y'all need to get creative with colors. I love doing bright, colorful eyeshadows. For EDC last year, my friends and I would do like a different color every single day. So like I would be pink one day, and then my friends would be other colors, and then the next day we would switch it up, and it was just really fun playing around with eyeshadows and then also going in with like a matching glitter. So I have picked 3 palettes that I think are perfect for raves and music festivals. I'll start off with the most basic one, I guess. This is just a really good essential palette. It's the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. This is what it looks like. Perfect for transition shades and just shades that you would use in the crease, and then go in with like a really bright, fun lid color. I freaking love this palette. It's been used quite a lot. I take this with me everywhere. This is the perfect palette for traveling. You have every single color you need. It's just freaking great. If you guys could get one palette, this is the one that I would recommend. And then another great palette is the Morphe 35B palette. And this one just has every single color of the rainbow. So what I'll do is just pair like a bright, fun eyeshadow with a neutral one in this one, just to like balance it out and blend it a lot easier. These ones are a little harder to blend, but I think once you pair it with this one, you're good to go. Morphe palettes are also super inexpensive. I think this one was like $30, and then this one's like around $20. And then another palette that I absolutely love for raves and music festivals is the Urban Decay Electric palette. This palette is so beautiful. This is what it looks like. Now these colors are extremely pigmented. Let me just Like, look at that. So what I'll usually do is use these colors like for the crease, and then I'll go in with one of these on top of the lid. And y'all, the eyeshadow looks that I've created with these palettes are freaking incredible. And I think that these three are just must-haves for raves and music festivals, especially if you go to a ton of them, because I think that you can get a lot of different looks out of it. And then some other eyeshadows that I really like for these events are ColourPop Super Shock shadows. I really like the color Luckfully. This is one that I use all the time because it's a really pretty blue color. Like, look at that, you guys. And then Telepathy is really pretty too. It's like a really nice true gold color. And then Coconut is one of my favorites too. Wow. So freaking pretty. So what I'll do is if I feel like my eyeshadow look needs another pop, I'll just use my finger to apply these and just dab it on wherever I need to. It looks so freaking pretty, and these shadows last a really long time too, and they have a ton of different colors, so I definitely recommend checking out ColourPop for like colorful makeup. Since it's also really inexpensive, you could just get a couple standout colors. I always have to use false eyelashes when I'm doing any sort of bright colorful look. I think that I would just look so weird without any eyelashes. The lash glue that I always use is the House of Lashes eyelash adhesive. This stuff, y'all, this stuff will stay on forever if you wanted it to. If you never took off your eyelashes, I'm sure they would stay on forever. The key to applying lashes though is to wait until the glue is tacky before putting them on, and then once the glue is tacky and you place them on, it should be really easy to apply. That's what I struggled with for a really long time, but this glue has made it so much easier. I really don't like the Duo lash glue. I don't think it works well at all. This one dries clear, it lasts a really long time, and it's fairly inexpensive too. I believe these are like $8 on Sephora. I think one thing that stands out about makeup looks at raves is like the glitter and like the crazy like bedazzled looks that people go for. So one product that I really like to apply glitter, I usually always do like a glitter highlight. I don't necessarily put glitter on my eyes. I just like do highlight like up here onto the forehead, sometimes like in the inner corners of my eyes, and I always use the e.l.f. glitter primer. This is the one that has worked best for me. I haven't really tried any other product, and it's also like $2. So what I'll do is I'll just squeeze like a big chunk onto my hand and like dab it on my face first with a brush, and then I'll go in with any glitter that matches my makeup look. The ones that I love are from Bulk Glitters. I don't know if Bulk Glitters is still in business, but I got these a while ago, so I finally found a use for them. I had no idea what to do with them before I started going to these events, but now I do have a purpose for them. So then after I apply the glue, let it get a little tacky, I'll go in with the same brush and just dab it onto my face. And I do like everyone's glitter highlight. It's always a really fun thing to experiment with. Sometimes I'll mix and match glitters. Some of the shades that I love are Starstruck Silver, which is this really pretty like holographic silver color. Golden Tiara is a really pretty gold color. Golden Eye is like a champagne color, and then I have Gibbs Gold, which is like a true gold color. So yeah, I have a bunch of other colors too, like blues, greens, pinks, reds. I'll try to put on a glitter highlight that goes with my eyeshadow look. For lips, I'm not really too picky on any colors. I don't really try to do like super bold colors. I guess it just depends on my mood and my makeup look, but I definitely prefer wearing liquid lipsticks for these events because they last a really long time and I don't have to worry about like applying another layer after. And if it fades, it usually fades into like a color that pretty much resembles what it was before. The two longest lasting liquid lipsticks in my opinion are the Doso Colors liquid lipsticks and the Jeffree Star liquid lipsticks. I've worn I think all these shades to raves before and they last a really long time. Liquid lipsticks are the way to go. You're not allowed to bring in lip products that are opened to these events, so I would just recommend putting on a liquid lipstick before and then bringing in an unused chapstick to just apply after if your lips get a little dry. I think that is everything for my beauty essentials for raves and music festivals. Let me know what yours are down below, or if you use any of these products, or if you even go to these events and what you think of them. I love the culture surrounding raves and music festivals, so I'm really excited for the ones that I'll be attending in the summer. I hope this video was helpful to you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and check us out on Twitter and Instagram at JKVideo8, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.